What's going on, people? It's your boy DJ Deviant here, aka D Rick, and what I'm bringing you guys today is a crazy quad K.E.M by our boy Impervious. Now, if you don't know who Impervious is, he used to go by Terrorist, but due to the Xbox Live policy, they made him change his name, and I found it fitting as a nice transition to talk about my subject matter today. But like usual, go and check Impervious out. He has like 120 something subscribers. He's from Australia. He's a awesome Aussie, man. He has a lot of great Ghost gameplays and even a little bit of Black Ops 2 too. So check him out. He does commentaries and all that stuff, and he uploads almost consistently, at least 2 or 3 times a week. So give him some love, show him some feedback on his channel. But today I'm here to talk to you guys about 9/11. Now, some of you guys know, some of you guys were alive during that time, some of you guys weren't. I happen to be alive. I am old enough to remember and talk about where I was when it happened. So I'm just kind of reminiscing today. So it's a little bit of a somber commentary, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So pretty much 13 years ago today, the 2 commercial airplanes flew into the Twin Towers, and as you know, it destroyed them both. They both collapsed under the heat and pressure of the metal burning and stuff like that. There's a lot of conspiracies about it, but I'm just going to talk about what I felt at that time. So at that time, I was a 13-year-old 7th grader, and I happened to be in my literature class. It was early in the morning, and I don't even remember what we were exactly doing, because it was kind of a free period. We were just talking and stuff like that, because we weren't even really having a regular class. And our teacher, I think we were just discussing something, and like I said, it was like a free period or something. So pretty much she was up there, she was chilling out, and our vice principal came to the door, knocked on the door. So she went up to the door, and I remember just glancing up, and I saw her cover her mouth. Well, all of a sudden he brought a TV in, because, you know, I was at a school that could afford that. We could afford to have a TV in every room. We just didn't keep them in every room. So they brought the TV in, plugged it up, and she turned it on. And we were like, what's going on? You know, it has to be something important for them to bring a TV into the room during the middle of, you know, a free period when we're not supposed to be watching a movie or anything. And we just see a building burning. You know, we don't know exactly what was going on. And I kid you not, it was the first tower was, you know, on fire. It was burning, and they turned it on, I'll say about 30 to 45 seconds before the second plane hit. And we really kind of didn't grasp what was going on at that time. We were just, you know, you're young, 13, you're just talking, having a free period. Everybody's just randomly talking about whatever. I don't even remember what we were talking about, to be honest. But the class kind of got quiet because the teacher started like tearing up. She actually had people she knew that were personally there, and the gravity of the situation hit her. Like, she really understood, because she was an adult. Like I said, as a child, you really don't get it a lot until someone kind of sits down and explains it to you, trying to talk to you, or you get a little older and it hits you and you realize exactly what kind of situation that was. Because we don't have much of that here in America. You know, some countries have a lot of attacks. It's kind of inbred in them. We don't have many attacks on our home soil, so it was something completely foreign to us as far as what we were seeing. So we kind of got quiet, and I think some of us started to realize exactly what was happening as we saw that second tower get hit with the plane. And then, you know, of course, you can see all the information at the bottom of the screen. They're doing live simulcast, and they're talking and everything else. And it went on for like, I'll say an hour. We just sat in there, the rest of the class, just watching the news. And it was quiet. No one said anything. No one. It was like this eerie silence that I've never experienced at school. And to this day, I haven't experienced it since. And after that, you know, it was a weird feeling. We really didn't know what was going on. Then, you know, you had the other plane trying to head to Washington D.C. that crashed in Pennsylvania, and it was crazy, just all crazy. And they actually stopped the rest of the day. Like, we didn't have normal classes the rest of the day. They pretty much just sat there and explained to us the rest of the day kind of what was going on. And as a, I guess, preteen, teenager mind, some of us could grasp the situation. Some of us actually had people that were close to us, and it made sense why they felt like they felt. But I didn't have anybody personally there. None of my relatives were in New York. I have relatives everywhere, but New York is not one of the places that I have relatives, so it never really hit me until I got home, and that's what my mother was talking about. Freaking phone. Sorry about that. And yeah, me and her had this big sit down, and we just talked, and it's just a weird, surreal feeling to be alive during an event like that. And now, of course, I'm going through the Ferguson riots, and pretty much that's just a little story of how and where I was. It's just like an out of body experience, because you really don't. I really never thought about anything like that, and it's just crazy that happened. So today I'm just showing a little bit of remembrance and a little bit of somber commentary, but you know, I don't want to say all was well that ends well. We moved on. We didn't let the fact of that stop us, because you know, a lot of times they do acts like that to intimidate you, to keep you from doing stuff. We eventually got back on our grind, and you know, of course, the rest is history. So it's been your boy Deviant, man. Check out Impervious. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Sorry for the commentary being kind of a downer a little bit, but that's where I was. That's what I did. So I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.